UPSC CSE Optional Sociology Paper 2 Syllabus. Indian Society, Structure and Change. Introducing Indian Society. Perspectives on the study of Indian Society. Indology, G.S. Gure. Structural Functionalism, M.N. Srinivas. Marxist Sociology, A.R. Desai. Impact of colonial rule on Indian society. Social background of Indian nationalism. Modernization of Indian tradition. Protest and movements during the colonial period. Social reforms. Next B. Social structure. Rural and agrarian social structure. The idea of Indian village and village studies. Agrarian social structure. Evolution of land tenure system. Land reforms. Next topic, caste system. Perspectives on the study of caste systems. G.S. Gure, M.N. Srinivas, Louis Dumont, Andre Bate. Features of caste system. Untouchability, forms and perspectives. Next area, tribal communities in India. Definitional problems, geographical spread, colonial policies and tribes, issues of integration and autonomy. Next area, social classes in India. Agrarian class structure, industrial class structure, middle classes in India. Next area, systems of kinship in India. Lineage and descent in India. Types of kinship systems. Family and marriage in India. Household dimensions of the family. Patriarchy, entitlements and sexual division of labor. Next area, religion and society. Religious communities in India. Problems of religious minorities. Next area, social changes in India. Visions of social change in India. Idea of development planning and mixed economy. Constitution, law and social change. Education and social change. Next area, rural and agrarian transformation in India. Programs of rural development, community development program, cooperatives, poverty alleviation schemes, green revolution and social change, changing modes of production in Indian agriculture, problems of rural labor, bondage, migration. Next area, Industrialization and urbanization in India. Evolution of modern industry in India. Growth of urban settlements in India. Working class structure, growth, class mobilization, informal sector, child labor, slums and deprivation in urban areas. Next area, politics and society, nation, democracy and citizenship, political parties, pressure groups, social and political elites, regionalism and decentralization of power, secularization. Next area, social movements in modern India, peasants and farmers movements, women's movements, backward classes and Dalit movements, environmental movements, ethnicity and identity movements. Next area, population dynamics, population size, growth, composition and distribution. Components of population growth: birth, death, migration. Population policy and family planning. Emerging issues: aging, sex ratios, child and infant mortality, reproductive health. Next area, the final syllabus area of Sociology paper 2. Challenges of social transformation, crisis of development, displacement, environmental problems and sustainability, poverty, deprivation and inequalities, violence against women, caste conflicts, ethnic conflicts, communalism, religious revivalism, illiteracy and disparities in education. This is the complete syllabus of Sociology optional paper 2. Next, previous year questions. Sociology optional paper 2, UPSC CSE 2022. Read question paper, specific instructions. Please read each of the following instructions carefully before attempting questions. There are 8 questions divided in 2 sections. Section A and Section B. Candidate has to attempt 5 questions in all. Questions 1 and 5 are compulsory. Out of the remaining, any 3 are to be attempted, choosing at least 1 question from each section. Body limits in questions wherever specified should be adhered to. Question number 1. Write short answers with a sociological perspective on the following questions in about 150 words each. Question number 1A. Elaborate on M.N. Srinivas' structural functionalist approach to the study of Indian society. 10-mark question. Answer in 150 words. Question directly from our class. Just cut and paste our class notes. Next, question number 1B. Do you agree that agrarian class structure in India is changing? Justify your answer with illustrations. 10-mark question. Answer in 150 words. Again, question from class. Next, question 1C. Elucidate the challenges of integration for tribal communities in India. 10-mark question. Answer in 150 words. Next, question number 2A. Critically examine G.S. Gure's ideological approach to the understanding of Indian society. 20-mark question. Directly from class. Next, question number 2C. Discuss the problems of religious minorities in India and suggest measures to solve them. Question directly from syllabus. Next, question number 3A. Critically examine Yogendra Singh's thesis on modernization of Indian tradition. 20-mark question. A direct question. Next, question number 3B. Discuss the material basis of patriarchy as an ideological system. 20-mark question. Next, question number 3C. Explain different forms of untouchability in India. 10-mark question. Next, question number 4A. Examine the social background of growth of Indian nationalism. 20-mark question. Question number 4B. Explain how land reforms brought about desired agrarian transformation. 20-mark question. Again, a direct question from our class. Cut and paste class notes. Next, question number 4C. Discuss the challenges during village studies in India. 10-mark question. Next, question from section B. 5. Write short answers with a sociological perspective on the following questions in about 150 words. Question 5A. Discuss law as an important instrument for women empowerment. 10-mark question. Question 5B. Examine different understandings of secularization in India. 10-mark question. Answer in 150 words. Next, question 5C. How do you view the growth of informal sector in India? 10-mark question. Next, question 5D. Discuss the role of pressure groups in